the role.
Well, and it's really me, kind of. I mean, that's the whole thing. I never was far off of who I really am in life.
Right.
A pedophile? Yeah. You hire me to kill somebody? No, I'm not going to ingratiate with you. I'm a stone cold killer. But I'm hanging with you for 2 years or a year and a half or whatever. Yeah, the jokes are kind of the same. Right. So I'm at one point, I'm telling Joe Dogs, I'm like, you know what, man? F all you sons. I said, y'all show up tomorrow? I said, I'm stripping all y'all in the damn parking lot. I was just, and they were nice. They let me vent my stuff. Well, that night, when I went to turn in my equipment at an undisclosed location, probably 3, 4, or 5 in the morning, to the case team, what I found out was this. The shift started with Sergeant Higginbottom. Everybody called him Higgy, and Joe, the detective. These guys are awesome, phenomenal law enforcement officers. Although I think their love language is yelling. Maybe that's my southern thing mixing with the northeast thing. But they told me, they said, Scott, we heard you in there. And I'm like, what? When I had that first interaction with Joe Dogs, they are very street smart. They're very good investigators, and they have been working this group forever. Something that happened in that first interaction made their spidey senses, or the Holy Spirit, if you're a believer, say something's not right. They had pulled close enough. They heard everything. They put on their vest. They suited up. And because they'd been in that clubhouse before and knew that door system, their plan was to drive the van into the cinder block wall next to the door.
Oh, my God.
Just to smash that, Sometimes I'm teaching this. I'll joke about it and say it probably would have killed me because I was in the basement, But reverse, back up. You're so damn heavy. But at that moment, I was scared to death, right? So they tell me what happened was they pulled close enough. They heard everything. They're suiting up. They have radioed now because it's kind of the beginning of the shift. They've radioed now back to Boston. Everybody that's working that night is now blue lights and siren all the way down to hauling ass to Taunton, Massachusetts. So I say this in a jovial way, but the case agent was actually a good friend of mine. We went through the FBI Academy together. And that night, again, I'm still shell-shocked. He says, man, when I was coming down the highway with my blue lights and sirens on, I felt like I was in there with you. And I looked at him and I said, you weren't.